Hi there everyone, this is just a quick update from me. I'm still in my C-Max. The last time I did a video for you guys on YouTube, I showed you how to install a subwoofer in one of these C-Maxes. And I showed you what head unit I used, and I showed you what blanker I used. And what I did was, my update is I got rid of that single din because I said to you I didn't like it. I didn't like it in such a nice dash because, to be fair, it's a nice dash. It ain't a bad dash, but it just didn't look nice when you had that single din up there. It looked old school, it looked old fashioned, and I wasn't quite interested. So I decided to sell it, and I bought myself one of these. Yet another Pioneer head unit. I can't floor it. I think Pioneer are brilliant. I've got a Pioneer amp monoblock, I've got a Pioneer radio, and I've got to say I think it's stunning. It's brilliant. The settings are amazing. But anyway, we're going off subject. And I had a it was a Vibe Space. It was a Vibe Space subwoofer. It was, its max peak is 3,000 watts. 3,000 watts. And the RMS of that, when I had that done up, was just amazingly high. It was ridiculous. And I wired up to 1 ohm, because on the back it had like 2 ohm and you could link them together. It was really good. And I did that, and it lasted me about 6 or 7 months, but I did get my money's worth. I did cane it. I like very heavy drum and bass music, and everywhere I go I've usually got it quite bloody high. And I thought to myself, I was going through my computer as you do, looking at some old music that I used to listen to at school and like as a kid, going through the old files, and I came across a rapper I used to like called Eazy. And I thought, this would be interesting, so I put a couple of his albums on a pen drive. This one here, put it in the car, and I got to say, it sounded really good. So I went out about 2 in the morning down the motorway just to have a listen, blaring it to myself, nice. Well, I would say quietly, but it was just to myself. And it was playing. I was playing real motherf G, if you like. I don't know if I can swear on here, but don't report me. It's real motherfucking G. It's called from Easy. It's track 2. I have to tell you what album it's on. I'll write it in the description. But it's really, really good. It was a really nice bass until suddenly there was no smell, there was no boom, but the bass just stopped, like slowed down, and then suddenly it sounded like you had a plastic bucket filled with nuts and bolts, put another bucket on top and shook it to the bass. It just sounded really, really rattly. It sounded nasty. So I went home and I called it a night. It was too late, too bloody cold out here. It was -3, and I thought, I'll just go to bed. So the next morning I went up and I got in the car and I played the same song. Yeah, and I was trying to listen for that noise, and I could hear it, and I took the woofer out of the box, and I noticed the coil was totally shagged. It was mangled, it was just burnt, it looked really poor. And then it started to scratch when I was pushing on the drum, because apparently when you push on the speaker, you're supposed to keep the same sort of like pressure with 2 hands, obviously, and just like push them down and try and listen for any scratching or anything catching it. So another one is £100. That's the cheapest I've found, and that was on eBay. I went on a Vibe's website, and they sell one brand new for $249, and obviously that's quite expensive. Just makes me feel worse. I blew it up, to be fair. So what I did was, obviously I can't go and buy it because I have to wait for payday. So what I did was I went through my garage, and my dad a little while ago gave me a LANZAR bandpass box system. I'll show you, and I blew one of the woofers up, but one of them survived, and I went through and I had to play with them, and I checked them, and then this one works. So I put it in the box where the space was. So the space was in this box, and this was one of the old woofers. It's only 600 watts, and I'm probably overpowering it by quite a bit, but I don't feel like I can enjoy it because I'm just worried I'm going to go too far and it's going to go bang and then I'm lost. But anything to tie me over, just to give my music a bit more of that edge, you know. But this one doesn't make no noise, no grumbling, nothing catching. It sounds pretty good. I'm quite happy with it. But I just wanted to show you guys what it's like. I mean, because I never did do a review on these LANZARs. They're popular in America, but they was just a cheap bandpass system that my dad bought, because my dad literally just got into subwoofers, and I got him into it with my music. He started to like my music, started to like the whole idea of woofers, and when he sat in my car, my 50-year-old dad was proper on it. He was well excited and really wanted one. So my dad's running JL woofers, he's running 2 of them, and I've got to say, they do sound bloody savage, and it must be a midlife crisis, but here we go. So here we are, we're in the car, right? So that's with the LANZAR box, and the LANZAR sub in the space box. It isn't an official space box, it was a custom box I had made. And I've got to say, it just sounds really good. I mean, the guys in the shop helped me design it, so we could get like the most out of it. But I just want to show you, this sub does kick, but I just don't feel like I can enjoy it because I'm worried I'm going to blow it. So here's real motherfucking G. Okay, you can see that there. volume 2. I mean, it's I don't know how it's going to sound to you guys. It might sound like a wet fart, I don't know, but just to show you that it does bang. This LANZAR woofer does sound okay. It sounds quite powerful, but you just know you're going to turn it up and I think it's just going to fall and collapse like a pack of cards. So try and enjoy this, but if you can guys, download this song and put it on your car, man. If you've got a sub, the bass is so different. It sounds good as well, so let's see what you reckon it is. I'm really overpowering that thing, but yeah, let's go and have a look, shall we? I mean, that could be absolutely pointless to you guys because I don't know how you're going to hear it. I don't know what it sounds like, but when I watch videos on YouTube, I sometimes listen to them and go, really? How am I supposed to know how good that product is if I can't hear it? But you can tell it's got a nice boom when you open the door. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the song that blew it. Guys, try it. I mean, write down in the comments what sort of subwoofers you're running and what ohms you got it running at and what amp you're using to power them. It'll be interesting to know what you guys use, and what you recommend. Or if you even had a Vibe Space yourself, I want to hear from you. I want you to tell me what you think about them, what's your experience about them, because I swear by the Vibe Space. I think they're brilliant. They're really good woofers. If you guys get a nice amp, get a nice powerful mono block amp, right, with a good rating, and trust me, get a Vibe Space, it'll blow your bloody brains out. I'm a guy that believes in burning them in. I believe you're supposed to let them move a little, you know, loosen up the joints a bit, learn how to move first before you start caning them. I believe that. Some people don't. It's quite interesting. Some people just say, I'll buy it and then you can belt the crap out of it. Well, I don't. I tend to leave it a month. If you ain't an hour a day, average a month. You know, an hour a day, just have a little bang around, just don't go mad. So deliberately turn all your gain down and all that on the monoblock amp of yours. Just turn it right down so you can give it a chance to move a bit, and then gradually turn it up. I'm a believer in that. Loads of people are. Again, let me know if you are. I mean, you guys might believe that, you guys might not believe it. But yeah, let me know what sort of equipment you guys are running, in what cars and what sort of boxes. It'll be interesting whether you have a ported box or a sealed box. I like a ported box personally, but yeah, let me know guys. It'd be good to hear from you all. Yeah, it's but yeah, cheers for watching guys. I hope this has helped out. But LANZAR, they are good, but nah, I'd definitely stick my Vibe Space. Even if LANZAR did a bigger woofer, I don't think I'd be interested. Just American stuff, and I've read about American shit. But yeah, thanks guys. But yeah, download that song. I'll write it down in the description for you guys. But yeah, keep on cruising guys. Have it nice and loud. Just don't blow it up to old gangster music. Take care, man.